snagged in the middle. It's Udo. Shakes off the defender. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They just keep firing. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You gonna leave that open? Okay, I'm gonna take it right now.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the 1st period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the ground with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Toss sweep right. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down.
Touchdown, Knowles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Got a man, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Finds his man, it's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. It's McClain. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the run, it's Lucas. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Powers through the defender.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The throw. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a 3rd and long, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's McClain. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Touchdown, Arizona State! And that one will put them up here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Spins away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of... And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
So they're going to dial up the fake, and he wants to throw. Got out of trouble and throws. It's not pretty, but it worked. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's White. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arizona State 14, Florida State 7.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Holmes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. And the ball bounces out of bounds in the end zone. It is a turnover and a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds him out of the backfield, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch, it's Holmes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punting because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Might be looking to run. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires on the move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And as a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back? Runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash, and maybe the kicker likes it from that area, but this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
And even though he gets tackled down in bounds with no timeouts, I think you have time here to clock it quickly and then get your field goal unit out there.
Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Smashes it between the uprights. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Moving past the 25. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking left. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.